Hey guys, it's Joe with Pocketnow, and we've got our hands on the HTC Desire S, courtesy of Negri Electronics. Our good friends over there have hooked us up, and we'd like to show you now the first boot and initial software impressions of this uber cool device. Let's go take a look. Okay, so in our last video we went through a hardware walkthrough of the device. In this video I have put in my SIM card, and I've also put in my microSD HC card, which is a 16 gig card. It comes with an 8 gig, and I just do that to make it easier for me to keep all of my stuff on my device so that we don't end up sending back pictures of my little kids and whatnot to whoever we got our review device from. And of course, FCC notice, this is courtesy of Negri Electronics. If you want to get your hands on one of these unlocked devices, you'll want to go over and visit their website. We'll have links and pricing and all of that in the review, so make sure you go over and visit those guys. But this is a limited evaluation unit courtesy of them. So FCC is now happy that we've included that disclaimer. Now, you've noticed it booted up relatively quickly for a first boot, and now we're presented with the HTC Sense UI. It's going through, connecting with my carrier. It says I've got full bars and about half a battery life. It also picked up the date and time and the carrier name while we were talking. So let's go ahead and slide that down to unlock, and we're then presented with the rest of the boot sequence. Now this is something that you've seen before with other HTC Sense UI devices, and I don't expect that it's going to be all that much different. In fact, I don't think that there's a new Sense version on the device, but that could be wrong, and we'll see here in just a little bit. While it's booting up, let me go over some specs. This is the model S510E. It's clocked at 1 gigahertz. It is running with 1.1 gigabytes of internal storage and 768 megabytes of RAM, which is a very, very good deal of RAM. That's quite substantial in a smartphone. Size and weight, we're going to have over on Pocketnow.com. The display is 9.4 centimeters, which will have inches for those of you over in the States as well. It does have GPS inside. It works with HSPA, WCDMA on 900 and 2100 megahertz. It uses GSM, GPRS, and Edge using 850, 900, 1800, and 1900. So nice quad band phone there. And we're still waiting on the initial boot here, so I'm just going to keep going on with the specs for you really quickly. We do have Bluetooth 2.1, which has A2DP for all of your stereo Bluetooth, so you can listen to your music and whatnot in stereo if you've got an A2DP compatible headset. Of course, it also has the FTP profiles and some other stuff. Wi-Fi is 802.11b, G, and N. We're going to go ahead and pause that for just a moment, and we're going to try and choose, where is my English? Austria, Switzerland, Germany. See, we don't have a US or a UK from the looks of things, unless I'm going past it. So what flavor of English do we want? Well, my wife is, she was born in Germany, so let's choose German. Say next. On-screen keyboard, it gives us a little tutorial. Wants us to type simple, so nice little tutorial if I can learn how to type, and it's showing me how to use the autocorrect as well. That's what I typed, that's what they suggest. Okay, so we'll hit the space bar. Kind of nice that they have that. You know, I'm probably just going to load up, if this were my personal device, probably just going to load up swipe, so that'll be kind of nice. Now you'll notice over here I've got a download prompt, and it says that I'm on Edge, which I can't pull that down because I'm still in the setup. I'm going to go ahead and skip rather than transfer my stuff over. I'm going to tell it to use my mobile network or my Wi-Fi rather than Wi-Fi only. So far it's the same setup process that you've seen before. I'm going to tell it to automatically sync, which is the default. We'll go to next. I'm going to choose my Wi-Fi access point, and I'm going to put my key in off camera. And then we'll go ahead and connect. And that's going out, connecting to my access point, which is a Buffalo access point about 20-25 feet away. It says I'm connected, so that is all good. And this is an 802.11n network and an 802.11n capable phone. Defaults here to allow Google location service to get anonymous location data about me and to use my location for Google searches and other Google services, just like we've seen before. So I'm going to go ahead and agree to that. I'm not going to set up any accounts here, well, other than Google. I'm going to go ahead and set up my Google account, which you've seen before. So let's go ahead and sign in, and I'm going to do that off camera as well. And if I typed my username and password in, which I did, if I did that correctly, it's going to take me to the backup and restore and ask me if I want to keep this device backed up with my Google account, which is checked. I'm going to say next. That also is what's going to let me get all of my other wireless access point configurations transferred down to the device, as well as all of my Google apps. So it says that everything's good there. I'm going to finish my setup. I don't want to add anything else at this time. So we'll finish that. I'm back to the nice HTC screen just for a moment, and then it's setting up based on the information that I provided in that setup wizard. It's going through and configuring my home screens, and more particularly the HTC Sense widgets. So if I'd have provided my Facebook and Twitter and other information there, it would have automatically pulled that in and configured that as well. Okay, of course I have tips. I've got the nice animated clock, all that fun stuff. You can come in here and customize things. It's in mountain time, which I am. See if I remember how to change this, my local settings. It's automatic, 24-hour clock. That's good. I'm going to change my date format because over here we use that format. So all kinds of good. Now, of course, I'm going to go through and customize this some more. Obviously, I'm not in a Celsius environment, so 6 degrees isn't telling me too much. Low of 4. Wow, that's getting down near freezing. But from here, it's basically what you'd already expect. It's an HTC Sense UI experience. The device is very, very responsive. I like it. It's what you would expect with a Sense interface. So make sure you stay tuned to what we're going to find in the upcoming videos. We want to check out the camera, which I'm not going to do today because it is overcast and raining, which you can see right there, complete with the windshield wiper. So very accurate regarding that. It is in fact raining. Tomorrow may be worse. Well, tomorrow may be good, but Thursday may be worse. It says that we might have snow. So all kinds of fun. Overall, very impressed. It's the same process that you've seen in the past. Not too much different to see yet, but of course as I come across things I will let you know. And we do have a more complete, wow, it even pulled across my wallpaper. That was a custom wallpaper from my my custom skin on my G2. That's really impressive, and I haven't seen that before. So wow, way to go Google. Anyway, back to the video. I'm going to use this as my daily driver for the next week or so, and I'm going to run it through all of my tests and really beat it up and see if I can get everything that I need to out of it and make a good, kind of informed, educated review for you. I am going to run through some benchmarking, although it looks like I'm not going to be able to get 3G speeds, so we'll probably just put a footnote in there about that. Even though it is capable of HSPA, and I am in an HSPA area, it doesn't look like it has the right bands for me. But that having been said, make sure you subscribe to our video channel so you can see the upcoming videos all about the HTC Desire S and what we think about it. If you haven't yet gone over to Pocketnow.com, you'll want to do that so you can see the specifications that we mentioned earlier and get the full review of this in the coming days. So, very cool. I'm excited to tell you about it. If you have any questions you'd like me to address in my reviews, make sure you leave the comments down below, and I'll do my best to cover everybody. Showing off cool new phones for Pocketnow, I'm Joe Levi.